Leo. Welcome to your December Tarot forecast. So, wow, Leo. So, for the month of December, we walk in for your theme with the Ace of Pentacles. This is also your atmospheric elements for the month of December as well. The Ace of Pentacles is a generator. This could be more income coming in. This could be financial opportunities. This also could be an enterprise of some kind of great financial flow. This also can be a new job for many, a new career path. This could be an influx of money coming in for the month of December. And it's also a new cycle being represented for Leo, I think, which will carry over into the new year. So the Ace of Pentacles for you can indicate many things, especially when it comes to finance and money and security. It's also a great card of going back into being grounded. And if you've had scattered energies lately, or if you felt things that were negative or kind of sluggish, things are moving forward. Things are getting back to being grounded, being more practical, okay? In terms of finance, this is a good month for you, but with the cards following it, I think for Leo, much is very centered upon relationships, but there's definitely a new cycle coming in for Leo, which I think will be carrying over for you in 2017. So the Ace of Pentacles is in your theme position for the month, which is a great indicator of a brand new cycle. So much energy is surrounding this as well. Brand new beginnings, brand new cycle, and really fresh energies are coming in for Leo. The next card that we see is the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is a great card indicating relationships. This is not a one-sided attraction. This is mutual admiration, mutual affection, mutual attraction. There could be for many a focus upon a particular relationship. This does not necessarily have to be romantic. This could even indicate parent-children relationships, family relationships with mother and father, sibling relationships, friendships in particular. Leo, you're entering a new cycle where you're meeting new people perhaps in the month of December. You're forming new relationships. You're forming new friendships. And with the Two of Cups indicated, there's a strong attraction perhaps to someone. There's mutual admiration, mutual respect. You're both wanting the same things perhaps, okay? This is just beginning, especially following the Ace of Pentacles. So this relationship or this friendship that's forming for many that are watching is new. And it's part of this cycle. And because it's leading after the Ace of Pentacles, it tells me that there's much stability within this relationship, and it's going to be something that's more solid perhaps than past relationships and has a stronger footing, which is very good to see. So that's something to think about in terms of stability, security, strong foundations as well. Coming out of your past, Leo, we see the High Priestess. The High Priestess is a great indicator that many of you really were trusting your intuition and your gut instincts when it came to other people, whether this was through meeting people, dating people, forming new friendships, forming relationships. Many Leos perhaps have been really getting in touch with their intuition, in touch with their base instincts, in touch with your gut instincts, especially when it comes to vibes, especially when it comes to vibrations from others as well. How you pick up others' energies. This is also a card of coming out of the past. There was something that was hidden, something that was not revealing itself, which has helped you in a certain situation. And it's enabled you to trust your instincts, trust your hunches, okay? Many Leos, you may have uncovered something recently, uncovered truths about a situation or a person. But this has really helped Leo, especially when it comes to forming friendships, partnerships, even starting new romantic relationships. You've really been aware of people, people's energy, people's vibes, people's words, plus their actions as well, and trusting your instincts. Even having dreams, perhaps having prophetic dreams of some kind. The High Priestess is very much the female Pope in the deck. She's very much like the Hierophant in a sense, and she is ruling your third eye area. She's ruling your third eye chakra. She's ruling that instinctual female power within you that you kind of go with, and this feminine thing where you just instinctively have a feeling or a knowing or a nudge. And many Leos may be relying on that, or have really relied on that coming out of the most recent past, which has really helped you in perhaps finding the right partner for yourself, and perhaps making the right decisions for yourself, perhaps even in tune with the cycles of the moon, like you're kind of feeling as if you're on this flow, on this universal flow, and you're just going with it, and you're not making quick judgments, you're not making quick decisions, you're not being so impulsive, you're really thinking things through, and it's enabling you, once again, with the stability and the security of making the right decisions, especially when it comes to partnerships, but not only partnerships in love. This also could be family relationships, this could be work relationships, business partnerships, etc. So we have another major arcana card that follows the High Priestess, and we see the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man's in your challenge position, Leo, for the month. So the challenge for you is very much about what kind of sacrifices do you want to make? Are you willing to make the sacrifices that may come up in certain new cycles, in certain relationships? Also, being a bit indecisive as well, feeling kind of hung up about certain people, certain events. And even though you are trusting your instincts, many of you may still have a point of view that is not so factual based about events, because you're still trusting and letting your intuition guide you. So in terms of making major decisions, many of you may still be on the fence when it comes to new partnerships, when it comes to forming new friendships, etc., because something is still holding Leo back a little bit, especially when it comes to letting your guard down, letting others see your true selves, letting other people get in, and allowing yourself to really be authentic, or to really show your true self to other people, because of the past, perhaps, fears of being truly who you are around people, perhaps has caused pain or caused you to be a little bit jaded, perhaps, and many of you may be feeling, I'm not sure if I'm wanting to let that go. I'm kind of put my guard up, and I'm also hanging on to a little bit of confusion from the past, and I'm also actually hanging up with hang-ups from things from the past as well. So that's in your challenge position. Now, the outcome, we see the Six of Cups. There's very much to do with the past for Leo for December. This could go back to past relationships. This could go back to past friendships. This could go back to anything relatable to the past. Also, childhood memories, or something relatable to when you were a child or in your childhood, could be very applicable to this situation for Leo as well. And with the Six of Cups in the outcome position, predictive-wise, there could be someone returning from your past, Leo, this month, that may be showing up, that may be a part of this new cycle, where perhaps a new relationship might be forming or reforming with them again, and there's possibilities of that. And that's where the confusion, or where the possibilities of a hang-up may lie for you, is whether or not to proceed with this old relationship, or whether or not to embrace this new cycle and to form and enter into new partnerships. The message is for Leos to really trust your instincts, especially actions this month from other people. Not necessarily what they say, really focus on what they do. And I think that's going to help Leo very much for the month of December. But there's definitely a new cycle on the horizon, and much love is being given and received. Possibilities of someone from the past returning, but a definite new cycle, Leo, where things are going to be more grounded and more solidified and bringing you kind of back down a little bit and not feeling perhaps so scattered or so negative or so in your head so much. It's a new cycle that you're going to be beginning to embark upon, which will really kind of calm things and enter into a new period of stability. So good luck to you, Leo. Have a great month. Please give a thumbs up for this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my website. I'm also on Facebook and Instagram. Have a wonderful Christmas and a happy holiday.